Hi, my name is Steve Segal, and I'm a solution engineer on the regulated industries team. I'd like to tell you about a deal that I captained last year for UNC Healthcare that was targeted to close in Q4. So once Charles, the CSD, assigned me to the deal, we met with the A's to get up to speed on the account and then conducted a discovery call with the customer. They wanted to replace their Netezza data warehouse, and we were one of the vendors in the running. So we decided the best thing to do was conduct an HTA, and we wanted to show that HANA could not only far surpass their data warehousing requirements, but to really differentiate ourselves from the competition by elevating the conversation from just being about a data warehouse to being about innovation, which was another challenge of theirs. So I pulled together a team of experts, including Lele and David and Jeremy from pre-sales, Bobby from the COE, and Alex from the product team. So as the solution captain, I made sure the team was on the same page about the win themes, that the presentations flowed properly together, and their messaging was on point, so we could deliver a high-quality presentation. The team really knocked it out of the park. They were creative and hit all the points. We also made sure that the lead developer on the customer side was in the room, and Jeremy, who's our data scientist, did an incredible job demoing predictive analytics. I then brought the innovation and advanced analytics story all together by telling them an art of the possible story that I got from a conversation with MD Anderson last year. They want to reduce costs and improve patient outcome by monitoring bedside equipment through IoT, and they wanted to parse doctors and nurses' notes with natural language processing and text analytics, and then use predictive analytics to tie that all together and generate an alert if the patient is at risk of an adverse event, so that they can then immediately take action to prevent the patient from transferring to the ICU. At the end of the day, they really appreciated the value that SAP brings to the table and saw HANA as a powerful innovation platform, not just another data warehouse. I followed up by sending them a thank you video from the entire team with everybody on the video. And I added some content that we presented and some relevant links I thought that were important. I used the Iris platform to tie all of this together, which is really a great tool. It makes it look very professional and really bundles everything together. So after the HTA, they were excited, but they felt they needed to do their due diligence and wanted a POC. So we discussed the possibility and agreed on a scope that we knew that we could be successful in a short time frame. I put the scoping document together and asked Joe Mismis from the Solution Center for his top guys, and he gave me Sebastian, Zafar, and Mark. Unfortunately, upon starting the POC, we immediately hit a serious roadblock where the customer couldn't get us the 3 billion rows of data that we needed for the POC. We were losing time and meeting every other day with the customer to track progress. We then eventually changed course, and Sebastian used SDA to pull data right from the Netezza database on the customer site into HANA running in AWS. The team then heroically completed the POC in a shortened time frame with incredible results. So UNC was thrilled about the results, and Adi, who led the effort from the customer side, was going to present the results to his management. Well, I felt that it was important that we be present, or at least craft the message to the execs so it's clear and compelling. And Adi was completely open to the idea. So I created the PowerPoint, and we presented to the execs together. And we presented that we surpassed all expectations. We checked every box that they asked for. And I took the opportunity to go a little bit further and talk about HANA as an innovation platform again, and show them SAC for visualization and analytics, which really wasn't part of the POC. It was going so well, so we brought in Rex from the COE to help out with sizing for their environment. We led conversations with AWS and Cisco for deployment costs and options. And the AEs worked really hard to successfully close a $1.4 million deal before year end. So there's really three key takeaways that we can get from this that I want to really point out. Number one, We closed a big deal by being creative and innovative, and we delivered compelling presentations by elevating the conversations to more than what the customer asked for. The second thing is that it was a collaborative effort across so many groups at SAP's. We had great AEs and great CSD that worked closely with us, and they supported us the entire way. The team was just amazing to work with, and I made sure that they knew how much we appreciated them, and I sent an email to their managers to let them know what kind of rock stars they are. And Joe Mismes was thrilled to get this feedback and said he was actually going to use this feedback in their year-end review. So, and the last point, which I think is so important, is that this can be replicated. And in fact, we did replicate it. We had another deal at another hospital where we pulled the same team together. We did an HGA, and Joe was more than happy to give me the same rock stars for a quick POC. It was all very successful, and we're really this close now to closing the largest HANA as a service deal at SAP this quarter. So fingers crossed. The point here is that through collaboration and working across organization, we consistently can deliver high quality, compelling presentations to help close deals. So thank you very much, and I look forward to talking with you soon.